And now for something completely different.
Tim, nice to meet you, mate.
You see, how you doing?
Ready, mate? Yeah. We've got a mic for you, is that okay?
That's fine, that's fine.
Pop this one on, yeah.
A much exciting stuff to say. Hello, how you doing? That's alright, that's alright. How you doing?
Good, good.
First time it's seen daylight in a while.
So what's the story again? I was telling my old man about the fact you said you wanted to go fishing on it or something.
Well, that was when I was younger. I had some of those ones that you could actually sit on and float.
Yeah.
And obviously these don't really float when you stop. So I've been out in it once, and it was good fun, and it was, you know, fast, etc. But not really a fishing boat. Hello there, you alright?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, fine, thank you.
That's my dad. So that's not great. That needs to be re-powder coated.
Yeah, I've got a sort of huge book that came with it. Whether that's of any use or not.
It's old owner's manual.
Some other bits and bobs, but on the seat.
Dearie me, he needs some love, doesn't he? So that what you're missing off the front, Tim,
Yeah.
is the grounding plate. So when you take these two off,
Yeah.
it should have a little plate there. So you put those into there, so it's got a good earth. So when we do the compression test in a minute to see what compression it's got,
Oh, we see.
that is so that obviously you ain't got a spark jumping. So you say still on? It's not been pre-mixed. It's you.
I'm pretty sure the pump's still there, if I remember.
You've got no oil in there at the moment.
No.
So.
How long you had it?
Area.
How long you had
I reckon I've had it for about 7 or 8 years, something like that.
CLC.
And I used it once that year, and I haven't used it since. So it's just it's been sat inside, obviously, but it's not.
So who do you think, at a guess, Tim, did the work on it? Because that is quite an important consideration.
Let me have a, just in case it's in here. Because there is some, just see there are some receipts. That wasn't me.
Let's put a battery on that and get some stuff in it.
I think this might be the chap that did the work on it. I'm trying to work out his name. Is it Gent?
Yeah, so.
That might be the guy. I don't think that's when I bought it. I think that's the following year when I had it done.
No,
I'm really sure.
Jetski McCann does a lot of.
It was all immaculate, well, pretty clean. Driving down the truck is so muddy up where our little barn is. It's just. How many of these have you done?
I've got 8.
What of these?
No, no.
Jetskis? Yeah.
But I'm very, very meticulous. So if we're to buy this engine obviously will come out. All the engine mounts will be gone for. I can see the actual engine plate there has got loads of corrosion around the bolts, so that needs to be seen too. Because obviously, as soon as you put this in the sea, you start going over waves and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's a wet cell. So wet cells, no one really uses wet cells anymore. This is an AMG.
Okay.
So AMG, they're pretty much resistant to shocks.
Yeah.
Whereas wet cells, you're always constantly topping up the.
So it's not really suitable for being a jet ski.
Well, no, back in the 90s they would have used it,
Oh,
but
I see.
it's because the technology didn't permit that you would have had, obviously, AMG back then, AMG technologies. So you've got lithium, which is the best, but very expensive.
Yeah.
Then you've got AMG, which is what I'm putting in here, which are very maintenance free,
Yeah.
as long as you trickle charge them. And then you've got wet cell, which is kind of the oldest, most primitive technology, the cheapest, but you'll always see on a jet ski listing where they'll say like new battery this year. Pretty much every time they take them out of the garage, most people will change the battery because a wet cell battery won't last probably any more than 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a very, very specific ski for a very, very specific rider.
the limited production Seadoo HX. Designed for uncompromised handling and mind-blowing razor-sharp turns, this is a boat for the true high-performance rider.
Like your average person, when I do it, you just hold those out of the way.
Yeah, it's pretty manic.
That's good.
That's a good start.
Well, if it doesn't crank, then it's...
Yeah, we'll probably just...
Ready, mate? Yeah? Same?
Maybe see if you can fire it up.
Yeah.
I suspect the fuel that's in it is
We got some fuel.
proper stale. Oh, you got some fuel?
Yeah,
It'll be stale as hell. Do you know what? I did a back in the summer, a Aston Martin DB6. I've been sat in a garage for...
I did check out your website.
Oh, did you?
Classic stuff.
Yeah.
You're into restoring
Yeah.
stuff, isn't it? That's someone we actually know does know.
Well, you have come prepared.
Trouble is, I got no earth point. I got
on it.
You just hold that, or just
Oh yeah.
just hold that. Go on. You love me or what? No, hold the rubber bit. Just got it.
Yeah.
Make sure you're filming, Meg. This could be good. Might have to shield it because of the wind.
Yeah, both sparking.
Are they?
Yeah.
Get some fuel in. See if we can. Not anything.
That's to be honest, Tim, leveling with you, that's always the concern with Facebook. Obviously, you sound genuine on the phone, but like I've spoken to so many people in the past, and you go to look at an old ski, and they've maybe been sunk or like this. I'll just get that one. So you're always sort of apprehensive because there's for every good ski, we've been burnt quite a few times at this point.
I
you're
bet.
sort of like trying to always protect yourself as much as you can.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's no hiding it. Same with cars.
No, but bless some people, they will go look at skis and they'll fire them up, and then they got like 120 in each cylinder, and it's...
Yeah.
I think that little drip of oil there, mate, is the worst, the least of our considerations in terms of tidying it up. But... Right.
I thought about selling it during COVID. The prices went kind of crazy for all this sort of stuff, didn't they?
There's only a Pacific
Yeah.
market for this. And
I bet. Oh yeah.
you ain't gonna get any.
No, unless you get some twerp like me that thinks it's something different.
Because they're so hard to ride, most
Yeah.
people just don't want any part of
It's
them.
actually getting on it again. So like the stand-up ones, they can be tricky to get back on again. But this is, well, you've got to have long arms to be able to reach forward from the back, if you know what I mean.
It's highly sure.
How loose is that?
Loose.
Right, okay. So the throttle body, that's very loose. Yeah, there's a little bit.
What's that fuel filter?
Something's body.
I know, but I need to see if this...
Yeah, working.
I didn't put it on the grass. Hopefully you're not an environmentalist, are you?
Not enough to worry about that.
You report me. Give it a little bit of throttle, mate, just so we can see if that...
Coming through, is it?
I know exactly why. It's all the old grey lines.
All blocked.
All the original grey lines, they're all gummed, I bet. All of these originals, the car was probably completely... We need to get some more airflow to it. I bought some engine start so we can hopefully get it going. When's the last time you started it, Tim?
It's got to have been.
Dang,
Well, that invoice was 2017, so yeah. So then, yeah. Yeah, the fuel's good. The fuel's
one on
off.
the back.
I better build them up. But. Yeah.
One more, just one more. Yeah, it's basically not getting oil and fuel.
Yeah.
I want to just see if one of the lines is gummed, because it'd be good to hear it run if we could properly. But it's clear. That one. Thing is, there's so many old lines it could be. But that fuel line might be really low. Let's try to put a tiny bit more in it. Because the difference between reserve and full is like
Not a lot.
not a lot. Ideally, we want that to splurge out of there, because if that pot's filling, yeah, carved gummed up, lines are gummed up. It's just pull that accelerator a minute, the throttle, sorry. It's basically, there's loads and loads of slack in it. Okay, you want to grab a chat just 2 seconds, mate? Just going to grab a chat with him, just 2 seconds, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing with us is we're not buying skis to like just move them on. Obviously,
No.
it's all to do with his channel.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, this is all about keeping classics alive in one thing and another.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
It's got good compression, which is good.
Yeah.
And it's cranking really well. Little cosmetic bits, which obviously I didn't see on the thing, that's going to need to be completely disassembled. That's like, if you feel that, when you normally do a steering cable, that should be like one finger, move it.
Right.
So that needs a new steering cable. So this line here, you can't lubricate them back up through the actual line.
Right.
So that's a sealed unit. That I can strip, have it sandblasted, re-powder coated. The rest is all plastic, if you look.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's this back piece. You can actually check the VTS. So the VTS is working, which is good, which is basically the variable trim.
Silly things like to get the new decals to go on there, because obviously it's missing all the decals, which obviously don't mean nothing. I respect to you, but they're £300.
Yeah.
But to put it back to as it is. But,
Just turn it over one more time, mate, again, just so I can check the shaft, see if this... Yeah. Yeah, fine. You probably noticed as well, if you put this on eBay and it was an XP or a GSX at £500, it'd be gone.
Oh, really?
No one wants HXs. This is the only reason I want this is it's a specific ski
Yeah.
for the collection. But in terms of getting it back operational,
Yeah.
there's a shit ton in it for me to do.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that. There was. I think I mentioned to you. There was another chap that called. Who said he thought he knew who you were. I didn't tell him your name or anything.
My dad just to suss you out.
Oh, it was you. It was literally was you. Oh, I see.
That's
as you said, he bought it.
Oh, that's funny.
It's just because there's not very many other people. It's specifically this time of year as well that it would be.
So
No.
I'm his what is it? He calls me his wingman safety man.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, what do we think? Yes or no?
I think there's 50-50 chance of them working.
Oh yeah?
Oh, look at that. Like brand new.
Hey!
That's one less thing to buy.
Nice to meet you. Good luck. Yeah, nice to meet you.
Thank you for letting me film as well.
That's right,
It's
mate.
always really nice because people love to see the authenticity of like people buying it and